welcome to Ivan Reads. So it's been another minute. Yeah, I know I do it a lot. I'm sorry. Moving on. Today I'm here to do the Would You Rather tag. Now Anna and I said that we were going to do this together, and we meant to, but when I was in Kansas, I spent most of my time with my nephew, and Anna wasn't feeling super well, so we just didn't get around to it, and we're really sorry that we couldn't do it together. But it has been so long since I was originally tagged in this that I just feel like I have to do it now. I know Courtney Reeves tagged me. Joe from a Retired Book Nerd tagged me. I think I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure she did. Well, she did or she didn't. I'm gonna link her channel below because she's fantastic and you should go watch her. And I think one other person tagged me. Sorry if I'm wrong or I forgot you, just tell me below and I'll link everything. Question number 1. Would you rather only read trilogies or only read standalones? I love both. I love both a lot. I really love standalones because I like just being done. Like, I love characters and I like getting to know them throughout series and trilogies, but I really just like knowing what happens and not having to like worry about them. That being said, I'm gonna have to go with trilogy/series. I'm just gonna say series because I read more like series than just trilogies. Series, just because I read a lot more of those and I love them and more books. Question number 2. Would you rather only read female or male authors? This is the stupidest question ever. It doesn't matter. Until a year and a half ago, I didn't even know, like, pay attention to what authors I was reading. I know J.K. Rowling and J.R.R. Tolkien, and that was it. It's, like, only been the last year that I've so much as cared about their names, let alone their gender, so no, it's stupid. I'm not answering here. I don't care. Question number 3. Would you rather only shop at Barnes & Noble or Amazon? Neither! So I don't really shop at either of those places. Don't get me wrong, Barnes & Noble is a really great store. I go there on occasion. I just prefer my local bookstore, the Tattered Cover, because it's a little bit closer and I just like the fact that it's local and it's just a really fun atmosphere. Like there's this great little coffee section that makes the best apple cider in the whole world. Getting off topic. I also don't shop for like physical books on Amazon. I use Amazon for my Kindle and for Audible. But other than that, I don't really like buying physical books just because there's some real sketchy stuff going on with that. So if I order offline, it's from the book depository because I love free shipping. Free shipping is fantastic on books. Ivy loves it. But if I had to choose between those two, I would still choose the Tattered Cover just because, like I said, I love supporting local little bookshops and I just really like it. It's one of my favorite places in the whole wide world. Question 4. Would you rather all books be turned into TV shows or movies? Please don't do either. Well, I'm gonna have to go with TV shows, but not like a 22 episode season kind of TV show, but more like a Sherlock where it's longer episodes but there are just a few of them, because I feel like that way they get all the details that I want but they don't have to add a bunch of filler stuff and random characters and things that would fill me with rage. Question number 5. Would you rather read 5 pages a day or 5 books a week? 5 books a week, please and thank you. Especially because right now I read about 3 to 4 books a week, so adding one more would be cool because then that's just one more thing. Guys, I did a thing. Side note, pause the tag. Side note. I rearranged my bookshelves because I was bored and made myself a TBR shelf. And I thought, you know what? It'll probably only be like a couple of rows. No, it's this whole thing. This whole thing. All of it. Just for all 5 shelves completely full of books that I own but haven't gotten around, sorry, move the camera, that I own but haven't gotten around to reading yet. So much shame, guys. So much shame. So obviously I need to read 5 books a week so I can get rid of this. Question 6. Would you rather be a professional author or professional reviewer? I would love to be an author. I love writing. I love writing a lot. In fact, I have a whole blog called Ivan Writes with a couple of my short stories. I'll link it below. You should check it out. Shameless self-promotion. Anyway, I would love to be an author. I fully intend to do NaNoWriMo next year. I didn't do it this year just because I didn't have an idea that I am excited enough about to want to write that much about. But my goal for this year is to get something kind of started, get an idea in mind so that come next NaNoWriMo, I can do it, especially because our library does a lot of write-ins and like workshops for it, so it'll be really fun. Super excited about that. But yeah, I also suck at reviewing. So bad. So bad. I just start rambling and it doesn't really make any sense. Question 7. Would you rather only read your top 20 favorite books of all time or only read new books? New books. When I was younger, when I was younger, back in the day. That was a few years ago. I was all about rereading. Like, all I did was reread my favorite book series. I have read the Harry Potter books over 50 times each, with the exception of Deathly Hallows because it just hurts too much, so I've only read it like 5 times. Anyway, that's obnoxious. It's not in the sense that it made me happy, and when I was a kid we went on like really long vacations and we drove like 9 hours a day, so all I would do was read. But the point is, I got all my rereading out of my system in a very short amount of time. I don't like rereading anymore. I know what's happening, I know the characters, I love them, don't get me wrong, adore them so much. But I just don't want to reread because I would rather go find new people. Obviously need to. Question 8. Would you rather be a bookseller or a librarian? Either would work for me. A job where I can just stare at books all day, that'd be great. Question 9. Would you rather only read your favorite genre or every genre but your favorite? Here's the thing. When people ask me what my favorite genre is, I just say young adult in general because I really can't choose anything more specific than that. I don't know what my favorite subgenre of YA is. I really don't. I've thought about it for so long, but I just don't have one other than just YA in general. So, that being said, I'm just gonna stick with YA because it's what I love and it makes me happy, and so I'm gonna read as much of it as I want to, and you can judge me if you want, but it's not gonna change anything! That was aggressive. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's just YA. Question 10. Would you rather only read physical books or only read ebooks? I love my Kindle, don't get me wrong. Love it a lot. It's great, very handy for traveling, and when I drop it on my face, it hurts less than a book, but I'm gonna have to go for physical books. I love books. I love collecting books. I love staring at my book collection, and I love holding them and feeling the pages and looking back and seeing like the chunks that I've read in the book, and I love physical books and I love reading them, and I'm a really texture-oriented person. Like, if I ever meet you, I'm really sorry, but if I like something, I'll be like, that's so cool, let me touch it. Like, so creepy. I know, I'm sorry, I'm awkward. I do the best that I can. The fact that I'm in public is a miracle. But the point is, like, I'm a texture person, so I touch stuff. Sounds weird. So being able to, like, feel the books really helps me love them more, and I feel like I get more invested that way, and I'm just more apt to read physical copies. So, yes. So that was the Would You Rather tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to those of you who tagged me. Once again, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. Let me know below and I'll fix the thing. People to tag. I don't know who hasn't done this because everybody has. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that if you haven't done it, do it. It's fun. Yay! Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and definitely subscribe so that we can do this more often. In the comments below, tell me what your answers to some of these hypotheticals would be. Also, tell me if you have a TBR shelf, and if it's just bad, it would make me feel better. Anyway, Anna, I will see you soon. Until next time, I hope you all have a great life. Happy Thanksgiving to my American peoples, and goodbye!